for telling games. Crystal weight in the lands afar, with every time we raise the bar. Sarah stands tall, eyes on the track, guiding our journey, never looking back. Silver shade, hands on the throttle, we ride the creation full throttle. Rock the subscribe button, don't hesitate. Join our crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, hearts racing, come into blaze. We're building a community that forever stays. In the dark of the night, we raise the moon. Our engines in tune, we're building a world and ready to win. Join our crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, hearts racing, come into blaze. We're building a community that forever stays. We're building a community that forever stays. Steamers rising from the tracks in a world where we don't look back. Open fields and endless skies, adventure calls as this train flies. Hit that black button, turn it up, let the rhythm flow. Our channel's a train and we're ready to go. Rock the subscribe button, don't hesitate. Join our crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, hearts racing, come into blaze. We're building a community that forever stays.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. Silvershade here, back on Planet Flatulence in Satisfactory. Welcome on in, Gamer Kid and Metin. Welcome on in. Glad you both could make it. All right, so what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be working on... The screen will go black for a second there. I was on a different screen. Okay, so what we'll be working on is we got to get our rail line from our non-fissile uranium plant over to our nuclear waste, so we can where we're making our where our nuclear plants are, because we got the nuclear waste we got to deal with. I've done some preliminary work already. I've got the machine set up for the dealing with the waste. Got the blenders here. We just need to get the waste over here because we got the silica already here. The nitric acid is set up. The sulfuric acid is set up. They're all ready to go. The only thing we got to do now is just get the waste from the nuclear plant all the way over here. And I've already got the line already set up. So as soon as the train can start bringing the waste over, it'll start processing. But we'll still have more work to do because we'll have to see if we can sink it, recycle it for tickets and stuff like that. But we got to get, first things first, we got to start getting this line way over there. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just start. Let's see, how am I going to do this? Yeah, let's go. Let's bring this out to, yeah, that looks good there. And I'm going to change the foundation to that. And go back to that foundation. Perfect. And it will make sense in just a second why I'm doing that. It's a separation for the rail line. Go. Let's get these in place. All right, here we go. Let's see. Take this. And I want to aim that way, so I'm going to take this. This is the one right there. So I need to aim roughly that way. How long will this take? Well, it depends on what needs to be done. Once I can get roughly aimed where I'm going, getting the lines in place won't take too long. It's just getting things lined up where I gotta go, and in case if I run across any friggin' issues. But if you're talking about how long this all has taken me, probably weeks to do a lot of this stuff. And you don't even, if this is your first time here, which I believe it is, you only get to see this little section here. There's stuff all over this world. Yes, I actually do plan on doing the art shop simulator again. I believe I think I gotta look at my schedule, but I believe it's gonna be on Tuesday again. I think my plan is to do Tuesdays and Thursdays live streaming. But that's what the plan is. And I do want to get back into Art Shop Simulator. I really do, because I'm enjoying that. And the developer for that is making some really is on top of things. I mean, he's come out with some patches very quickly. I did suggest making the instead of euros as the default currency, I suggested being so we could change the currency, and he replied back in the Discord that is something he actually planned on doing. It's just going to take a little time to get there, but yeah, he definitely wants to do that. So that's awesome, because not everybody is used to euro currency. So yeah, I was glad to see that that is something that he intends to do. Okay, so now we got this here. Now we got that lined up roughly the way I want it. So now I'm just going to start getting these way out there. Okay. Same time. Yeah, generally what I'm probably going to end up doing is, yeah, because the way it works out is, because the way things fall for me, 1 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time, that's when I do it. So I can make the track very, very long. Now, you have to actually extend the track, because you can only go so far with it. And what happens is it'll go red, but then what you can do is, since I need to go right here, so then once the track's in place, then all you gotta do now is I can line it up. It's track's too tight. That's okay. I can kind of go like that, change the angle, and there we go. So I just got to manipulate the track a little bit. Oh, the track, you mean? No, I've got long stretches. Matter of fact, you can see that train right there, way in the distance. You can see if I can zoom in there. Right there. That train right there, that's a long track. And you can see there's signals on the track. So, yeah, you can have very, very long tracks. And you can have multiple trains on the tracks. Let me get out of that mode. Put my candy cane basher away. And the good part is with these tracks, let's see, probably best to go like that. And let's go like this. Yeah, like that. The good part is when these tracks are connected to, they got electricity running through them, and I've got a hover pack on so that I can float through the air when there's electricity. When there's not, I'll fall to the ground. So no, it's not a bad idea to have really long tracks. Matter of fact, in this game, it's actually beneficial because, let me bring up the map. I'm over here, out here in this desert area here. There's resources all over the map. And you can see these moving icons here. These are train lines that I've got. And I got a lot of processing up here, some down here. So yeah, sometimes in order to get, if you got to build a factory here, sometimes you got to get goods from another area, and they could be getting goods from down here. And so really one of the better, some people argue, no, you're best to use belts. I personally like using the trains because they can go travel long distances. You have multiple trains, but some people just like running belts everywhere, and that's okay too. I personally like trains because I just think they're so freaking cool. There we go. Take a little delay there. All right. I'll get back to running our rail lines. So you're going to notice as I move, if you're on vertical, you're probably not going to see it. On the left is a little electricity bar or circle. And as I get away from electricity, I can no longer hover. So I got to be careful. I do have a parachute, but I have to equip it. And then, of course, this feature here is zooping, so I can put the foundations in very quickly. So might have to make some readjustments when I get over here where I need to go, because it looks like I'm going to hit some things, but I won't know for sure till I get closer. But as you can see, just, you know, once I get going, it doesn't take long to put these in. I do have blueprints for really decorative track lines, but I don't like to put them in until I know for a fact that these lines are going to be permanent. So what I want to do is before I go running the lines all the way over, I mean, I could bring them over a little bit, but what I want to do is get these all the way over here. And then I can figure out what I need to do to adjust, because it looks like I am going to have to do some adjustments here. Let's see. Well, let's see. Will this run into the ground? Yeah, that's going to run into the ground. Well, for now, I'm just going to just run to the ground for a time being. And let's go and let's just take a peek. Let me get out my dynamite, or not my dynamite, my nobelisks. We're going to blow some crap up. Oh, I missed that one. No, I did not run out of materials. I've got them being made elsewhere, and then when the Satisfactory 1.0 came out, they added what's called dimensional depots. So now the items are loaded into the depots, and then I can get access to them no matter where I am in the world. See, I just have to reroute because I'm running into these mountains here. So I need to figure out how I want to run the line. See, this is the part that sometimes could take the longest. Is figuring out how to run the lines or where to run them. It's when you run into an obstacle. All right, so that's where we need to get to right there. Basically, what this game is a factory automation game / open world survival. Right now, I've got it on passive, so that the creatures don't attack me, but I can still take damage and I can still die because there's fall damage. So basically, the objective is you've got just the main objective is to save the human race or humanity, and there's this AI called ADA that assists you, and basically, you've got to get resources from nodes, turn them into different items, and then you can unlock objectives. So you may not be able to see it, but right now there's an objective of complete phase 4, which is for that right up there is the it's a space elevator that goes up to there's a big huge forgot what it's called, docking station or whatever it's called, and that changes as you complete the certain phases of that construction. But right now I've got phase 4, and the items I need are 4 different types of items. I need a lot of them, but in order to start making a lot of those items, I gotta process. I need power. That's what I'm working on, is dealing with the power problem. So yeah, and I've got rail lines there. What you see in front is making fuel rods for my nuclear power plants, which you can't quite see it, but you might be able to see the smoke coming over those rocks. So yeah, that's making the fuel rods to there. And basically, you have to have production chains to make certain items. Like the fuel rods, they need like certain things depending on the recipe you use. So you got to make the different components and bring them into a different factory, or if you have a big factory, depending on how you set it up, you can have a big, massive, huge factory, or you can have smaller factories. And it's okay if it's a little hard to understand this game, because it can get a little confusing. But the cool part is when you first start, it starts you out slow. You got just a couple of things here to make, and then you start ramping up, and then you can really get into it. I just like it because I can kind of just build some cool designs and stuff like that, but you got to be able to get the items that you need to do that. All right, so now we got to figure out how we're going to go. Well, the good news is we are going to have to go down. Oh, maybe not. I don't have to go down too far. I think we may be close to the same height. Okay. All right, so let's see. It looks like maybe we can sneak through. Yeah, sneak through here. I don't want to cover that. All right, let me put on the parachute. There we go. That way I can stay up high to take a look at what I'm doing. Okay. This Christmas music you're hearing is from an event in-game called Fixmas. But it's already over now. The event is usually at the end of the year and goes for like December and January. And I had the music playing because there was some really creepy music in the desert, or creepy sounds. I can actually kind of change it. Let me open up the boom box here. The map is big. Oh yes, it is big. Very big. And it's got various elevations, as you can see. All right, let's change the tape. Let's go with... We'll go with this one. Music should take a minute to kick in. There it is. Yeah, now we talking. Music to ruin the world by. All right, so we need to get through here. Yeah. Okay. All right, we're high enough. Okay. All right, so we can come over here. Yes, actually, you can ride the train. Let me go ahead. I can bring some of the... let's do this. I'll show you how I can... I'll ride the train here. Come here. All right, let's see. I need to aim through there. So let's take this. Let me get rid of that. I don't need that. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. We'll go like that. All right, now let me come over here real quick and get rid of all this. There we go. Oops, hit the wrong freaking button. Let me just clear this real quick. I need to get this situated. There we go. Hit the right button that time. All right, let's see. Missed a couple. There we go. Boom. Okay, good. That should be done there. Can I just get onto it? Nope. 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 Just missed it. Whee! Nope. Missed that too. Okay. Well, there's a way to fix that. I'll just use this real quick. There we go. There, back on track. Just take that to there. Get rid of that. Let's get rid of that and that. Oh, come on. All right, maybe I can... Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it? Yes, I can. Woohoo! Yep, that trick works. Love it. All right. Let me go and let's get this situated a little bit, and then I'll go run the rails, and you can see how I see that you can actually ride the trains. All right, let's get... Yeah, hit the wrong button. There we go. That happens. My fat finger is getting away. Okay. All right. Yeah, long way to go. All right, so now let me go ahead and let me put my hover pack back on. If you can't hear me, just let me know if you can't hear me. If it's like quiet for too long, just say, hey. All right, let me get this in. Then let me get this one in. All right, so now I'm going to go over here. And we'll put a train on the track. All right, give me just a sec here. There we go. Screen will go black for a sec and back again. Yeah, I had to get something out of the way there. Okay, good, good, good. All right, so what you do, you can just get in the train. Gotta honk the horn. And I'm now driving the train. And I can then set routes up. Once I get things set, I can pick the stations where I need to. I can edit the timetable, pick the stations, and the train will go where I need it to. All right, I'm going to just leave that here because we are going to need it, so we might as well leave it attached. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go and add, actually, because of the way the station is going to be set up. Is that facing the wrong way? Yeah, it's facing the wrong way. Get 2 trains, and we're going to need a freight car. Yeah, while it's automated, yeah, I can just sit in it and it'll auto drive. I just can't do it right now because I have to set the schedule up. But yes, when it's auto going where it needs to, you can sit in the train and it will drive for you. Yes, yes, it will. All right, let's get these tracks in. Go. It's not necessarily a passenger option, but yeah, the train will still drive for you. You're just sitting there kind of as a passenger. You just can't see what's in the train. Well, you can. Well, it depends on how the train. The more level the tracks are, the train will be able to have a decent acceleration and speed. But the tracks can be wobbly. It's they struggle going uphill. Going downhill, they pick up a lot of speed. They will get a lot of speed. But I try to keep the tracks as straight and level as possible. Sometimes you just can't. It's nothing you can do about that. It just depends on the situation. All right. I think we're ready for our turn. Yep, we sure are. We'll put this track in. Let's go to right there. And just going to quickly extend these out. And I need to get my turn in here. There we go. No, they don't have to be completely straight. You can kind of have it. See, you can go like. I mean, they're going to be straight to some degree, but then you can do all kinds of turns. Sometimes if you're going to use the lay of the land, they're not going to be completely straight, but they will be straight to some degree. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go right there. We'll go right there. All right, there we go. And now, because I got one side electrified, I can just keep going, just keep flying. Oh, you can, it doesn't have to be, yeah, you can place it if it's not straight. It just has to be a certain length, and there's a maximum length. See, I can kind of go off center like this, and then I can go like this. So you see, it's not exactly straight because it goes at an angle. It's just there's a minimum that the track has to be, and there's a maximum that it can go, can extend. But as long as they connect, you can have a very, very, very long rail. If I die, basically what happens is if I die, I respawn back at the hub, which is way over there. That's the hub is generally over where that space elevator is at. That's where I have my hub, is near that space elevator. So it's way over there. But the point is, try not to die, because inside the hub there is a sign that says number of days without accidents. So yeah, that's always a good idea to not have an accident. All right, let's get the train moving closer. And even if you die, you don't lose any of your progress here. You might lose some of the. You have to just go back and get the items that were on you when you died. You just got to go back and get them. Back up a little. Get out of the train. All right. Now let's see. Curious, is that going to hit the obstacle? Yeah, that's going to hit the obstacle. So I probably want to turn. That's a little too. Yeah, because that'll go right into there. Now, I'm not ready for that yet. So. Let's see if I do that. Is that going to. Yeah, that's just going to clear. Perfect. Yep, that's what I want right there. Ooh, almost fell. It was right on the edge. There we go. And if you're wondering why there's gaps in between the rails, it's because the signals that you put on there, they can get confused if they're too close. If the rails are too close together, it can cause issues. Okay, yeah, it looks like my favorite. Well, this would be one of them. Satisfactory would be one of them. There's a lot of games I like, but this is definitely one of my favorites. The Planet Crafter I've just recently started playing. I like that one. That's pretty cool. I'm more of maybe more of the genre I like is factory automation, city building, that kind of stuff. Those are the kind of the games I like. I do like occasional first person shooter, but if I had to pick, it'd have to be like games like this, because I like being a little creative. Because I also like to be able to solve problems. I need to go maybe one more. We'll go like that. And go maybe one more. Yeah, that works. Cool. Got a ziggy zaggy here. I do like art shop simulator. Yes, I do. I do like some simulation games as well. It all just depends on kind of the mood I'm in at the time. But yeah, I do like simulation games. Yeah, art shop simulator is definitely one of them. It just depends on the simulator game too. Some are cool, some are like, I don't know. It's no fault of the developer. It's just the kind of the mood I'm in. Sometimes I like simulation games, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm not in the mood for a city builder, sometimes I am. It just depends. All right, there we go. I think we may just clear those. Yeah, we're just gonna clear those rocks. Yeah, pretty much. It does kind of depend on the theme. It really does. It all depends on what's in what's in the simulation game too. Let's blow up some of these trees. Okay, so it looks like I'm gonna have to aim over that way. Okay. So let's take that. Will that do? No. Let's go out maybe a little more. You go a little bit more. Yeah, I think, no, one more. I think one more should do it. Yep, that should do. All right, let's get this where we need it to go. Okay. I fell. Figures. I've got to get back up here. Don't have to go very far. That's the part that stinks, is falling. Luckily, I didn't fall very far, so I didn't take any damage. There we go. Since I'm close enough, what I want to go and do is get these foundations for where the rails are going to go. Get this in place so that I know where to put the station. I can start getting the station in line. Then I can get back to putting the tracks in place. Okay. So it looks like, yeah, so that's where, yeah, right there. That's the nuclear plant right there. Let's go like this. Okay. Oh, you know, I want to grab this. I gotta grab it. I have to get that. Oops. Didn't mean to throw an obelisk on it. Yeah, put that away. That's dangerous. All right, well, instead of trying to run all over the place, let me just do this real quick. Try and just get back up real fast. There we go. All right, so let's see. How do we want to do this? See, that's why I don't want to get too far in the other track yet, because I need to figure out how I want to run the station. Okay. Oops. Oh, gee. I must have hit something. There. All right, let's go out a couple more. Let me just get rid of these real quick. Yeah, that's what it was. That's what knocked me off. Okay. All right, so that's where we gotta head to. Is that storage bin right there? Is what contains a nuclear waste. That is what we need to get all the way over that way. Okay. So probably the best thing to do would be to just keep going forward for now. Good part is as soon as I get close enough, I can't yet. Oh, good. I can put more nuclear power plants in because that's all. Those fuel rods are backing up. Beautiful. Once I can start getting the nuclear waste taken care of, yeah, I'll be able to add more plants. And then I can start proceeding from there. Yeah, so that's where we got to go. And you can see I also have a radiation level because nuclear waste here is radioactive. And so are the fuel rods. All right, let's see. Go a little further. Yep, I now have power. All right, so that's there. Oh, that was close. That was close. All right, let's extend that out. And let's extend these out. This is where the plant, we're gonna put the station in here. And the Geiger counter is going to be going off a little bit because I'm near all this all this waste. Okay. All right, how many lines is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me just make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, it needs to go wider. 6, 7, 8. Okay. I think that should be wide enough. Okay. Now, there's the nuclear plant. There's the waste down there. Okay. Let's go here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the one I want, I think, right here. So let's get my train station. Move it forward a little bit here. Put it in. All right, there we go. Got that in, and I'm going to put an empty platform. Okay, empty platform, and now we're going to put a freight platform in. Yeah, that should do. Yeah, that'll work. And then now we're gonna get organization. We're gonna industrial storage. We're gonna put it right there. And then we're gonna get some conveyor belts in. And we're gonna go and put this right there. Get the lifts in place, get that in place. Perfect. I think that was in place. I'm going to do it again just to be sure. Yep, that's in. Perfect. Yep, that's it. All right, good. Now, let's just take this a little bit. It's going to be a little sloppy and messy, but that's okay. Can always be cleaned up later. Okay. Perfect. All right, now we need this. All right, now I can get the rails. Before I do, let me go ahead and let's put this in. All right, yeah, now I can start putting a little bit of rails here. Where is my rails? Oh, here they are right there. All right, there we go. Ooh, power, 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 power. All right, good. Put that one in. All right, good. Got that in place. Now let's get this one in. There we go. All right. We're going to have to do a little bit of work up here. Yep, we are. We're going to have to do a little bit of work because we got to get the rails and turn around. Yeah, that should be plenty. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah. Go. There we go. All right. Perfect. All right, that's good, good, good. I love it. All right, now while we're here, let's get the signals in. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be going like that because I guess, yeah, because the tracks aren't even connected yet. All right, we're going to name this plant before we go anywhere. We're going to call it Nuke Waste Stinks. Nuke Waste Stinks. That's right. Yep. That's what we're going to call it. And we're going to need to set this to unload. There we go. So now we're set for the most part. We just need to now get the rails in position and connected, and then we can get that train a rolling. we go. Get that out of the way. Just want to go and just get this connected up to that foundation, and then we'll get the tracks running. What that? Oh, okay. That's just telling me. Okay, I was wondering what that is. That's my train I've got sitting on the track. All right. All right, and just in case, I'm going to go ahead and put my parachute back on for now. There we go. That's on. Yep, there we go. All right. We're making progress for sure. Once we get this all set up, we'll still have more work to do at the waste plant over there because we got to get that line hooked up, the belt hooked up. But we can at least get the train running. Come over here. Let's go right here. There we go. Now we just got to get the curve in place. Perfect. And let's do, while we're right here, we'll do this one. Actually, let's go right here with it. Yeah, that'll work so it lines up. Let's take it to right there. Let's go to right there. And oh, I gotta get this one in. There we go. All right. Now we're making some progress. We're getting close to that train. Can't see it yet, but it's there. I can feel it. Go. Oh, that's where I need it to be. There we go. This one right here. These are gonna be a little tricky. I will figure it out. Go. Oh, there's the train. I see it. I see the train. All right. All right, we're gonna get this side connected first, because then we'll have power so we can float. Have to get the parachute de-equipped. Perfect. All right, let's get this re-equipped. Hover pack. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Now we can see what we're doing. Let's get this one to here. This one to there. Get this one right there. There we go. Now that those are roughly in, that's what? Too sharp of a turn. Okay. Means it's probably too far back. Let's try that. Still too sharp. Okay. So what can we do? Go like that. Go like this. Now we can get, yeah, there we go. Yeah. Got this section all to put in here, and then we can get it back over to the waste section, the nuclear plant area, and get those lines set up. The belts go. Yeah. Woo! We got a train line. Woohoo! Now we just have to get the belts for the waste down there in place, and we'll be good to go. We'll just have to go back and do a little bit more work at the other plant, but we got to finish this plant first. Yeah, that'll work. All right, let's open this up. Edit the timetable. And I think the latest ones will be down here. Yep, we want to go. Next station should be the non-fissile uranium. And then back to nuke waste stinks. And then all now we have to do is just turn on self-driving. And off it goes. Woohoo! And yes, now we are acting technically as a passenger. But I don't want to go all the way there, so I'm going to just hop off because I got work to do down here. All right, so what I want to do from here is I want to take that and let's go vertical. There we go. All right, so that's where the belt is going to come into play. Turn off the vertical. Yeah, I don't want the vertical. Go there. Oh, okay, there we go. Now we just got to get that down. All right, so it's not gonna go all the way to where I want it to, so go right there with it. Clear that one. There we go. I think that's where it needs to be. Yep, right there. Perfect. All right, let's go. All right, now we got the waste on the move. Woohoo! How much waste is in that? Wow, okay, yeah, good timing on that. Good timing on that. Wasn't quite full, but we had quite a bit of waste in there. And so that's good. So this is gonna fill up to here. So we got I got some redundant storage. So that's good. So that as we add more, that's gonna make more waste. And the good part is we're definitely gonna have to add more power plants, which now we'll be able to do once we can finish dealing with this. And here comes our ride, because we're pretty much done here for the time being. So now we just wait for it to load up. And we'll check, see how things are over there, and then we'll finish dealing with how to make sure we can process it. If we can't, we'll have to do something. We'll figure it. I'm sure we'll be able to figure it out what we got to do. It's just, that's one of the reasons why I'm not a big fan of nuclear waste, because it's so complicated to deal with. Okay. We'll be at the plant here in a minute, which is awesome. Can't wait to see what this is going to do. Should process everything. And then we can, hopefully with the non-fissile uranium, we'll be able to put that and recycle it. So we can move on to something else. All right, here we go. Whee! And into the plant we go. Here we go. See, that's why we put the second train here, so that it loads here, and this is where we want it to unload at, right here. Oh, I think I screwed up. I did. I screwed up. I did. Yeah, I need to change. The other one's going to be load. That happens. Yeah, that happens. Mistakes happen. Especially when you're dealing with a lot of stuff all at once. But the good news is the line's in place. That's the important thing. We got the rail line in place. So now it's just a matter of just fixing looks like one little thing, and we'll be good to go. But yeah, as I was saying, the reason why we got two trains and then the cargo back there is so that make sure the stuff gets loaded into the right one and unloaded into the correct one. Otherwise, it can make such a mess, and it's a nightmare to fix. So it's always best to try and keep things organized and separated as best as possible. Let me jump out real quick here. And in a way, it was kind of a good thing, because it gave more time for that to load. Now it's going to load it. Perfect. And we're back in the train, so we're not taking any radiation damage. There it is. And once that's locked and loaded, that will start to load back up again. Like that. Yep. And eventually we may have to expand, maybe we may have to expand this plant over here to deal with more waste. It's something we may have to do. But we want to let it run a little bit just to see if that's even necessary. Because if we do that, if we do have to expand it, a lot of the other things will have to expand, like the nitric acid, all that stuff. All that will need to be expanded. And then eventually what I want to do is be able to start, making them look more like decent factories with different, with different designs and stuff like that. But I typically, like I've mentioned before, for anyone who's new who hasn't heard this, I always like to wait till the factories are pretty much what they're going to be before I start putting design elements in. Sometimes I do put a little bit, kind of more of like an experimentation, but I typically don't like to do design elements until I know for sure that the factory's not going to change too much. All right, so now we can hop out, and now it should unload in a moment. There it goes. Perfect. And we already got another train waiting to arrive at the station. See, that's what the signals are for. So that you can have multiple trains on the line. Otherwise, if you didn't, yeah, they could collide. Oh yeah, and it can get pretty nasty. There we go. Now there it goes. It should now be coming out here. There it is. And then it should now be, yep, there it goes into the machines. And then once they get filled up, we should start seeing some processing. So 37.5 per minute. Yep, so I don't know. It might be enough machines. Like I said, we're going to let it run a little while to see. But it's definitely getting all the way down to the end, which is perfectly fine. And it'll now start to process. And we'll deal with that in a second. But I do want to put another signal in here. That, there we go. Perfect. Why aren't you leaving? Oh, yep, you're leaving now. Good. Perfect. It just took a little bit. Okay, cool. Okay, so now we got to figure out how we want to deal with this with the waste here, the non-fissile. How do we want to deal with this? We want, yeah, we can go like this. Yeah, I think we can do it. Let's do this. Let's get this in. There we go. Pouring in that. Okay, let's see. How do I want to do this? Because I might have to use another station. Let's put this flooring in. Let's figure out where I'm going to put these items first. Then I can figure out how I'm going to run the belts. There we go. Okay. All right, so now let's get the storage bin. the storage bin right there. Actually, no, let's move it forward a little bit. Let's move it forward. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So now what I want is a not a normal merger. I don't want a merger. I want a smart splitter for this. And you'll see why in just a second. I'll put that in right there and let me get my awesome sink. Because it's so awesome. All right, and I'll put that right there and connect that to there. So now that's got power. Okay, now what this is going to do is so straight ahead. We're going to change the straight ahead to overflow, and to the left is going to be the non-fissile uranium. And that, perfect. All right, so now I don't want to split. It needs to be a merger for this one. Yep, go like that. And we'll bring that down to there. Perfect. Okay, so before I go wiring up, let's just see. That's going to start to fill. I can test it. Let me take that out. Ugh. Okay, well, that's what I was afraid of. So that ain't going to take it. Okay. That ain't going to take it. Okay. I was afraid of that. All right, well, that's no big deal. That means we've got more work to do. No problem. But what we're going to need to do, though, is get all this wired up. And that means we're going to have to figure out what to deal with all that, which means this is all going to fill up. But I'll leave that smart splitter there because then I can always do something with it. All right, let's see. Yeah, because that's making an awful lot. Ooh. It'll deal with the waste for sure. I mean, we do have some room for it to back up if necessary. I prefer it not to back up, but unfortunately, we may not have a choice till we can figure this out. But we will eventually get it solved. I'll just have to figure out what to do with it. I'm sure we'll find something to do with it. That's not that big a deal. We'll figure it out. There we go. There. All right. So now that's going to fill up. It'll take a little while, but that's definitely going to fill up for sure. Okay. Let's get away from that radiation a little bit. We still got some radiation protection, but that will disappear if we stay near radiation for too long. There we go. All right, so we're clear. All right, let's pull up our recipes here and let's look for the non-fissile uranium. All right, what's it used in? All right, making plutonium pellets and plutonium fuel cells. Okay, so it's made in a particle accelerator. Well, that's one good thing to do. Now, let's see. What are the plutonium pellets used for? Used in making encased plutonium cells. I wonder if the cells are the ones that can be recycled. That's always possible. An assembler. Okay. Okay. All right, well, because we got everything here, right now we ain't got to worry too much about that. This is going to eventually back up, though. I think it's going to take some time. Okay, well, that's okay. So we could probably end up, as we expand our nuclear plant, the waste is definitely going to back up. But we can probably put on the other side here, probably put like our particle accelerators out here, which we could certainly do. I'm curious what we need or how big these things are. Oh, they're very big. They're huge. Well, let's put that right there for now so we can take a look at it. That thing is friggin' huge. All right, so yeah, it makes, oh, okay. Oh, it makes the new, oh, these also make the nuclear pasta. Okay. But that looks like that. I think those are different recipes, so I don't think they'll use what we need. Nuclear copper powder. Yeah, see, that uses something different altogether. It doesn't use any of the nuclear stuff, which that's fine. So let's see, the plutonium. Yeah, so the plutonium here would make these. Then we can then convert them into something else, and then like the case, maybe then we'll be able to get rid of them. Yeah, because eventually we're gonna have a lot more waste to deal with. I may have to bring another one online. If that's the case, I can certainly do that, and then use that in the particle accelerators. Yeah, we could certainly do that. So I think what we're gonna go ahead and do, we're not gonna worry about the particle accelerator stuff today. I think what we're gonna go ahead and do, it looks like my ride is already left. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put another train real quick. And we're going to go back over here. We're going to deal with some stuff over here. We'll take a look to see if we can get any more nuclear plants online, since we know that the fuel rods are backing up. Bring them online, and then when it looks like those aren't backing up anymore, we can bring some more of the production for the fuel rods online. Because I got just barely a few of those machines running. It looks like they're running, but they're really, a lot of them aren't running. And at least the good part is if I have to, I've got room to move these tracks around. So that's the good part. All right. So now let's get down here. All right. This is 40 per minute. I think each one of those is 600. Whoa. Why? Why is that not on? Oh. Wow. Okay. Now these should be operating. That's why things were backing up. All right, so 240, 240. That's pretty close to 600. Not quite, but it's close enough that we'd have to get more water. We'd have to probably get water from out here, it looks like. So yeah, we're gonna have to do that. But yeah, these are now operating. They're bringing in the fuel rods. Yeah, they're holding 50 each. Yeah, they're backing up a lot. Okay. All right. So we're gonna have to think about how we're gonna bring these in. Looks like that's the exit and that's the intake. That's the fuel rods down here. Okay. So what we'll want to do is we'll keep this level for the water. What we'll probably do is run it along here out this way and then put all the pumps out here that way. Yeah, we could certainly do that. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's get these foundations in line. Okay. Go. A lot of work for these nuclear plants. Let's see. Where'd the power lines get to? I know the power's here. Here somewhere. If I can't root around and find it. I know I ran it here somewhere. I'm tunneling. Okay. Oh, that's how I ran it. Okay, that's how I ran it. All right. I didn't go underneath with them. Okay. That's how I did it right there. Okay, well, that's all right. We can continue that. Let me just go and let me fill those gaps back in. Oh, good. Did fill that in. Okay, go. Let's get this base set here. Go. So there we go. I left that gap there because that's gonna that the reminder where the wires, not the wire, where the water's gonna go, the pipes. Okay, there we go. Okay. But what I might do is I might keep that trench like that. I'm not sure yet how I want to do that. But what I want to do though is let's get this situated. Seriously. Let's hold it in place. Forward, right there. Good. Yeah, there we go. All right, well, since I've got this one, let's take this right there and put that right there. All right, so now this one's got, now we got a little bit more power, so I can float around now. Okay. Let's take this right there. This in place. There, yep, right there. Now, hard to see, but we got it. Yeah, we got it. Bingo. All right, now we can get this wired up. Okay, now we can start putting things in place here. So like this one. What? That. Oh. This is the input. Need input. These I can get away with this. Go off. That should do. Yep. Perfect. There. Oh wait, I gotta move this one. That's right. Helps if I put it the right frickin' way. And there we go. All right. This in. All right. What belt did I use? Keep hitting the wrong button. That's the belt I used. Okay, good. Perfect. That's just going to run along there. All right, good. That takes care of that input. Now we're going to be dealing with the out. I better go. That's going to be issue. I think we'll be okay. Where's my merger? There's my merger. Perfect. There, and that's it. Nope. Oh, just a hair. Just a freaking hair. All right, what are these? Okay. All right, good. That's there we go, and now that's all set up there. Run this along here. Now I'm not going to be tying into those because that's not going to provide enough water. What I want to do though is get these pipe junctions. Hopefully. Perfect. All right, good. Now I just have to figure out the water situation. So let's see. Pumps are probably going to have to be used. Let's take that all off. There we go. That's better. Fine. That down. About this. It's too low. Okay, that's why I can't find it. Okay. All right. Well, let's do this. Oh, that'll work. That will work. I don't... Yep, right there. Perfect. That's what I want. All right, and the good thing is, if I have to, I can layer them up if I need to. You know, just use them up and then go different layers, or go up to the side and or just do this on one side, do this on the other. Yeah, I might do that. That's probably not a bad idea. Because then I can, if I run on this side, yeah, let's do that. I bring the water from, yeah, I have to figure out how to do that. Or at least how I want to do it. Oh, because what I could do is there and then run the pipe along. Yeah, I can find a way. I got plenty of room to run it even underneath if I have to. I got lots of freaking room. I purposely did that. So I've got room to play. So if I have to maneuver things around, I can do that. Let me just see how things are on the other side for water. Oh yeah, this side's ugly for a while. Okay. All right, so I know what I can do. So what I can do is on this side, run the pipe for that side, and on that side, run the pipes for this line. Okay. Yep, we can do that. So let's get... There is my water extractors. Let's come down here. Let's move a little bit further away. I'd say right about here. Yeah, that looks good. One, two, three, 4. And 5. That should give me 600. Is there 120 per minute? All right. Tell you what, I'm going to get power down. This is ridiculous. It's hard to see without power. That I moved. There we go. That there, that there, that there. Come over here. Yep, he's connected. Good, that's all connected. So now we can get our pipes in place. Oh, no problem, Gamer Kid. No problem. Thank you. Yeah, welcome back. Yeah, it's a lot of progress. And I realized that the non-fissile stuff that I was making cannot be put into a recycler, so now I've got to go on and figure out another way to deal with it. But I figured I might as well go ahead and bring some more power plants online because I'm going to need the power and I'm going to need the waste, believe it or not. Thinking, wait a minute, you're trying to deal with waste and you need more waste. Welcome to nuclear power. Because in order to deal with some of it, I'm gonna need more waste to deal with it. So it's like, yeah, it is complicated. That's why I hate nuclear power. Yeah, I can't always guarantee the streams are going to be the same time. There may be times when I may have to schedule the stream a little later or earlier. But for the most part, yeah, the 1 p.m. Pacific time is typically what the streams are going to be for the most part. Like I said, I can't guarantee they're always going to be the same time, but they're pretty much going to be, for the most part, 1 p.m. And I do appreciate you wanting to be in every stream. I appreciate that. But yeah, I mean, I can't guarantee it, but like I said, for the most part, they're going to be pretty much 1 p.m. Pacific for the most part. Now, the reason why they might change is like if maybe if something happens, I got to schedule the stream for later, or, you know, something in real life, I got something I got to do and I can't get to it on time, or I've got to go earlier, or if we do a collaboration, we may have to change the time to either something earlier or later, depending on to accommodate whoever we're collaborating with. So like I said, Can't guarantee the times are always going to be the same, but I do try to keep the time as close as possible. And of course, when you know it, that's off. That's awful. Oh, yeah, no. I 1 p.m. usually works best for me too. It's just there could be circumstances where I may have to change the time. No, I try to keep it the same just because it's routine. That's what I try to do. I try to keep the same routine is what I try to do. But there could be circumstances where I may have to change the time, or I may have to suddenly cancel the stream. You know, it happens. But I definitely do plan on doing more Art Shop Simulator. I definitely plan on doing that. Because that game was really fun. I like being able to put in images for the artwork. Like I said, I'm not really good at drawing, but that was kind of fun putting up all the images. All right, here. Go. Yeah, that works there. Good, good, good. All right. Let's see. I could do it like that. Yeah, I could definitely do it like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. And then we'll just put these in. Wow, you would. Wow, I can fix that. They would just be too freaking close. All right, we'll try that. Let's make sure. Yeah, that works. There we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Four and 5. Okay. Oh, get them in. Perfect. Run this. All right, so now we're going to need some power. They're all running. Yep, they sure are. Okay, let's get this one situated right there. Oops, that's too far. Too far over. That's it. Thank you. All right, that's good there. All right, let's see. We may have to put pumps in, but that's okay. Let's see right there. Let's do it like this. It'd be easier to do it like this. Go like that, and then nudge it gently. There we go. Same as that. Yeah, just like that. And just to make sure, I don't want to connect it. I just want to make sure it's going to line up, and it does. Same with that one. Yes, they do. Good. That's what I wanted. And now that that's connected, I can go to that. And that will bring this one online once I get water to it. Yeah, I'm going to need a pump. It's just too high. Yep. Nah, it's just too high. I gotta use a pump. All right, where's my pumps? There we go. Yeah, the pump right there. Good. We'll put the next pump next to it. The other pump right next to it. Since I already know I'm gonna need it, go ahead and we'll just connect these up. Power. And now this should be coming online any moment. How did I connected it? Yes, I did. Yep, there it goes. All right, now we can go ahead and bring this one up. I know the pipe looks a little funky, but that's okay. Yep, that works. And then this should be, yep, it's online as well. So now we have additional 2 reactors online. Why is this one just backed up? No. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. That's why I did that, because that's going to use the full 600 amount of water. Yep, 300. That's what I did. Okay. Copy that. Yep, okay. That's what I did to use up the water. Okay. That right there. And paste. Oops. Okay. What on earth? 3125. Okay. I don't know why that's not working. So we'll do it the hard way. There we go. That works. And we'll do the same over here. Slider 3125. There we go. Did I get the waste hooked up right down here? Oh, I see it. I see the problem. I missed that one right there. There we go. from under there. Yep, there we go. The waste is out. There we go. Yep. So yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to bring a lot of online to deal with the waste. Well, I should say not a lot online. I need the waste to get rid of the waste. Wow. All right. Well, I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is this. Since I know, gamer kid, this is your first time seeing this world, what I'm going to probably do is going to give you a little tour, because it's obviously there's a lot of work to bring a lot of these reactors online. So I think what I'm going to do is kind of give you a little tour. Yeah, radioactive level is going up for sure. So what I'm going to do is give you a little bit of tour of what this world looks like. Is the fuel cells backed up, or are they gone? They're back. They're not backed up anymore, so that's actually a good sign. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get out from under there. I'm going to go ahead and bring on some more of these fuel rod plants to give you a tour, which you'll kind of get to see what's going on. You can see I got pipes bringing some water over to there. And I better... I missed. missed the wire. All right, well, that's okay. So this is where I'm making all the fuel rods. And it brings in a lot of items. Encased beams, electromagnetic rods, and encased uranium cells. A lot of stuff. But as you can see, some of them are online. What's this one? Aha. Not on. It is online, but not online. Helps if I actually connect it up. There we go. There. All right, so now those fuel cells will get out of here. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same here. I forgot to bring these online. Oh, it's online. I just forgot to connect the belts to get the product out of there. How about over here? Did I do these? Yeah, I did these. Okay. So yeah, so they're gonna get on out of here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and bring 2 more online. So I'm gonna go ahead and just hook. I just gotta hook the belts up here. So now they're gonna start feeding, and then I'm going to bring these over here so they don't get backed up again. Do the same here. There we go. So now those are going to operate. They're just waiting for the uranium cells to get in there. Yep, it should be. Yep, there they go. Yep, they're going. So now I've got those online. Yeah, these. This one. Yeah, this is connected. So all the rest aren't even connected. I mean, they are for the most part, but they're not going to produce anything till I hook them up. So I'm going to go and let those go for a while, because it looks like that's going to take some time to go through. All right, so we're going to go a little tour here. So this is where a lot of the fuel rods are being made, but down there is the swamp. And I figured if I'm going to be dealing with radiation, I am going to mess the swamp up even more. And if you think this area is heavily irradiated, Wait till you see the swamp down here. It's worse. Because this is where a lot of the uranium, the raw uranium is going to make the items for the fuel cells. And you're going to see the rail line is really complicated. You thought it was really complicated and long in the desert area. It's going to get even worse now. Because it is just crazy here. And as soon as I get out, I'm going to start getting lots of radiation damage, as you can see. Yeah, it is running well. Yeah, well, they are moving smoothly now. For a while, it took some time to get them ironed out, especially in this area here. I had to raise this track up, and you'll see in the tour another area. I had to make some modifications to the rails because the trains were coming to a dead stop and weren't going anywhere. So yeah, this is where like sulfuric acid's being made for the cells. Got water processing there. This is where all the freaking uranium is going into these machines here. You can see that's the uranium, all that green, icky, gross crap. Looks like boogers. Oh, good. Where's this train going? Oh, yeah, we're going to hop a ride. I'm not sure where this one's going, but we're going to hop a ride. So yeah, I got rail lines everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but quite a bit of places. I mean, you could technically make a full circle on these lines. All right, which way is this one going? All right, I'm going to hop off here. Because that one's going to go right there, and that's going to pull out of that cave a lot of uranium from that cave. And if you hear like these little cat noises, they're actually spiders. Let me see if I can find it right there. That cat, that cute little cuddly cat, that's actually a freaking spider. I hate spiders, so I have the arachnophobia mode on. So it turns the spiders into cats. I've heard some people say they're more afraid of cats than spiders. Me? I'm more afraid of spiders than cats. I'm hoping another train comes by, but we can catch a ride. But yeah, I ran all this line here. Well, you got to remember, some people don't like spiders. So in order to allow people to be able to play the game, the developer turned on put in arachnophobia mode. So it turns them into cats. Or you could have the option of just turning off the cats, turn the spiders off completely if you wanted to. But the only problem is if you do that, I think you turn off achievements, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. All right, sorry about that. Sarah was talking to me for a minute there. So yeah, you can see I got this line all winding through here. This took a while to put this line in. Winding through all the way through here. I had to split it through here. And up here. And there's another straight through there. Straight ahead is another area for nuclear waste. Over here is where I'm making turbo motors. And as you can see, the rail lines get complicated. I had to add that line to sort things out because it was just crazy through here. Trains were backing up like crazy. They'd hit this intersection here and they just didn't know where to go. So once I put that in, that seemed to smooth things out a bit. I'm not sure why it did, but it did. So I'm okay with that. As long as the trains are working smoothly, I don't care. So yeah, got the turbo motors being made, got items being shipped in by trains, got several train stations here, bringing in quite a few items from all over the place. So there's another train going. See that right there? See, it bypassed all those. So that's what was, you know, some of these were causing some issues. If I had to reorganize it, I could probably remove, I don't know, move it or do something here. Yeah, but for now, I don't have to. All right, so now we're going to go up into the Red Forest area. I may go ahead and just build the train of my own, because in the Red Forest area, there's not really a whole lot except for more nuclear crud. But this Red Forest area, it's very pretty, but it's also home to a lot of spiders. And it's really creepy because the spiders a lot of times are in the frickin' trees. They're up top. And so they jump down on top of you. Oh, I hate that. Oh, hate that, hate that, hate that. All right. So now we're moving. And you're going to see how long this line is. It's long. And you can see even all the way down to the swamp, it's pretty long. But yeah, I mean, it's long. You can have it as long as you want, really. And so you see, here's a good example right here where I kind of use the terrain a little bit. So it doesn't necessarily have to be straight to get put down. I figured it was easier just to kind of just do a little bump right there than try to go up above. And that over there, that station in the distance over there, that's another nuclear one. Yeah, it kind of does look like it out of Japanese mythology a little bit. Yeah, it kind of does. You got all the rail lines through here. And this is, right, here's a good example where I use the lay of the land. You'll see this, the tracks here are not straight at all. Maybe a little bit, but you can see how they're just really, really wonky. But I use the lay of the land for that. You can see it's just really, really weird. And now what we're looking at here is the Fixmas factory, which is currently shut down because the season is over. I'm going to go ahead and stop the train here and get out. Put that away. I kind of like it being a little wonky. It feels natural the way the tracks go with the lay of the land. But sometimes it's hard to kind of do that. So yeah. So yeah, it's still fine. I mean, the train in that section there coming down gets over around 200 kilometers per hour. I mean, it's fast. Yeah, I'm surprised too. I mean, especially since I got these, like this long train. Look at that long train. You can actually change the color of the trains too. I just haven't got around to it yet. But yeah, see how the machines are all off? It's because I have the power turned off for this area. And these would make all the items for the Fixmas event. And so this is where I kind of get into some of my design work, because this factory's not moving. I got these big trees here. You got these things in here blowing snow. You got the trains running around it. Got the snowman, packages. So this is some of my design work. Some of it I use blueprints. Yeah, abandoned technically for now, yes. It'll come back to it'll come back to life at the end of the year. But I have it shut down because there's no sense having the machines draw power if they're not going to be able to do anything, because the recipes are hidden when the event's not on. Yeah, let me just see, because I know, because let me just make sure. Yeah, they're still there, but the thing is, these are where the these make the presents, and I don't think they'll make any when the event's not on. So if I were to put new machines, I couldn't select the recipe, but because the recipe's already selected, it's here. Let's see, if I go right here, I'm just going to put the machine here. Yeah, see, the recipe would be in, it would be a selectable in here, and it's not. It's hidden until till Fixmas. No. The employees are not laid off. There's only one employee, and that's me. Yeah, the premise of this game is there's only really one employee for now, unless you do multiplayer. And then you can have a few people in here working on the factory. But as of right now, it's just me. There's only one employee doing all of this. And that's why things are automated. Does all the work for me. So there's only me and the artificial intelligence. And the artificial intelligence has some very interesting lines. And I don't know if I can access those lines. I'm just trying to see. Can't remember how to access. Oh, inbox. Here it is. I don't know if the messages will be here, because the Fixmas event's not there. Oh yeah, here they are, right here. Okay. This is Ada.
It's the least wonderful time of the year.
These are from like the Fixmas event. Oh yeah, it's I've done a collaboration with a couple people in a world that I created, trying to rebuild. Eventually I'm gonna have to see if they're gonna be available to do that again, because we've all just been so busy. But yeah, it gets crazy when you have multiple people in here. Let's see, there's one saying that's my absolute favorite. Where is it? It's in here. I gotta find it. Oh, this one right here.
Milestone reached. Trains are excellent for efficiently moving vast quantities of parts. Train logistics can be made more precise and complex with tools found in the railway signaling milestone. I listen to all my pioneers, often when they're not even aware of it. So due to popular demand, I have added a motivational message. Choo-choo mother.
Yeah, she's got some very interesting messages. Developer put some very interesting messages in there for her. Yeah, I got a sign for the Fixmas factory. Yeah, like I said, I've been kind of working on some design elements. I won't be working on any more design elements till probably the Fixmas event. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to complete this, unless I leave this all opened up and then maybe just enclose that, which I might do. Because this kind of looks kind of cool just as is, open like that. Yeah, the trains really are a big part of this game. And you can ride them, yes. Yeah, yes. Yes, she did say it. Yes, she did. They bleeped it, but yes, she did say what you think she said. The developers got a very good sense of humor. And I was making some fireworks from the Fixmas items here. That's a Caterium plant that's used for some things. It's another iron plant. This is the hub area here. This is the space elevator. And I have some items I can make, like high-speed connector. These are just temporary down here, but here's the hub down here. This piece attaches and goes up there when we complete recipes. Right now, I don't have any right now because I got to unlock phase 4. When I do, phase 4 will be open. I'll be able to access more recipes to work on. Well, yes, this channel technically is family friendly. We try to keep the swearing to a minimum, or if we do swear, we do creative cursing. I just find it funny what she said, because you don't expect an AI to say "choo choo mother beep." You just don't expect it. And then you got the hub here, and here's the sign I was mentioning. Days since last incident. 148 days since the last time I died. And the last time I died was in the Fixmas event. And during the Fixmas event, presents will parachute down out of the sky. And they're packages, but then there's one package, it looks like a package of Nobelisks, and I went and grabbed it. I'm like, oh cool, we get Nobelisks, which we do, but when you pick them up, they blow up, killing you. So I think that's Ada trying to tell you to get back to work. And then the toilet, which, yes, it works. You can flush the toilet. Yes, they really are working on this game. It's already a 1.0, so it's out of early access. It's been fully released, but they're still developing it. They're still working on it, which is cool. They're working on 1.1. No, that's what I'm telling you. That's where I went to pick up a Nobelisk. I was at the Fixmas factory working on the Fixmas factory, and a Nobelisk came down. I picked it up and it blew me up. I even have the first time I didn't get any footage of it, but the second time I did, and there's a short I posted a short on the channel about that. It didn't quite fly me across the map, but it pushed me back quite a ways. So if you're not expecting it, it's gonna kick you. It's gonna give you a good kick. It gives a good kick. Here's what I was telling you, the design of the tracks. This is the design element. See, these tracks are standard, so I have a blueprint for these. Yeah. So when I pick them up, I already know I'm gonna die. So yeah, this is over here is the main iron plant. Makes a lot of iron products. There's a SAM ore processing over there. More copper, bauxite processing out there. Oh, I've died more than that, I'm sure. I think I've even fallen and died. Or came close. Yeah, there's trains everywhere. They're everywhere. But yeah, you can see there's a lot of infinite track designs. I'm gonna go ahead and create a train here. Actually, where's that one going? Oh, that one's going up. Darn. Okay, so that's gonna go that way. Because this one goes up, back and around. And I'm gonna go ahead and get a train down. Yeah, well, free nobulists is worth dying for. Instead of having to produce them, I'll take like 10. I'll get 10 free nobulists. I'll take them. Because you have to craft them out of resources. Okay, so... yeah, okay, this is gonna go. Yeah, this is gonna go. Yeah, out that way on the other side. I've got... I'll eventually get out that way. I think I'm gonna stop train. I don't want to quite go this way just yet. Let's get this out of here. And what I'm going to do is going to put a train on this track. I will not be streaming tomorrow. No. Right now, the only days that I typically normally stream is Thursdays, but I think I'm adding Tuesday into the mix. So I think I'm going to be doing streaming Tuesdays and Thursdays. But we do release content almost every day. I think Sundays sometimes we don't. But we have a schedule that we post down in the community section. Thank you, appreciate it. Sarah will also be on Saturday. Sarah streams, so if you want to check out her content, you can. She does Power World. Ooh. This is what happens when you hit another train. Let me fix that. Get that fixed. There we go. And that train should get out of here in just a minute. I'm going to just get rid of that. Yeah, and then like I said, if you want to check out Sarah's content, she streams Saturday. I believe she's doing Power World this Saturday. She typically tries to do Power World every Saturday. And then on, I believe Wednesdays at night, at 6 p.m. Pacific, she does, right now she's been doing Diluvian Winds. So Monday, I think Sarah has a video. She usually puts up video or short, and then I'm going to be live streaming Tuesdays. I think I'm going to stick to, I think we're going to Tuesday, Thursday streaming. And then Wednesday, Sarah streams, and then Thursday, of course, I'll be streaming. Then Friday, we put either a video or a short, and then Sarah streams Saturday. So we always got some kind of content almost every day. Sometimes we do get stuff on Sunday. Just depends on what's going on. Sometimes we might be able to get like a quick short out, or maybe release music or something that we created in Udio that's kind of game related or something like that. So we'll do that, or video if we get something in time. If not, typically Sunday is kind of an open day. But yeah, no, that's typically what we do. So yeah, this is making product out here. Oh, this train's not gonna move. I gotta turn it back on because I crashed. Turn on self-driving. There we go. Train's leaving. Train's leaving the station. All right, I'm gonna take a ride on this train. I don't know exactly where it's going. Let me see. Oh, main iron factory. Okay, well, I'll hop off before it gets there. So yeah, it's some interesting layouts and stuff like that. And comes on down through here. I got like a little bridge here. Whee! All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off here. And now we'll go to the next complicated area. And when I say complicated, I mean complicated. because there's a lot of complicated areas. Started area where I started over here, not bad at all, but yeah, there's some areas where there's a lot of tracks and logistics problems to solve. So yeah, we're inside a cave. This is where we get some of the raw materials. This line runs all the way through this cave. And we'll eventually be coming out pretty soon. Pretty long cave. And then I started creating like a little tunnel entrance there. I better slow down. Yeah, good call. And get that train out of here. That'll free that up. There we go. So yeah, look, this area is complicated. I mean, I got rails everywhere here. I mean, everywhere. Got a coal plant over here. Got one back on the coast, making a lot of the silica products here. Aluminum, computers. On the coast out there, I'm making plastics and rubber and fuel for power, some power. I mean, this is just complicated. I mean, this just got rails everywhere. But we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna jump on this train. We're gonna head on back to the nuclear power plant. So yeah, I mean, it's just incredible. And this is just gorgeous out here. But yeah, there's these lines is just all over the place. I don't mind because I love trains. They're really cool. And it makes it feel like the world's alive when you've got trains moving through it. I mean, of course, we also have access to trucks and drones. I'm not a big fan of the trucks. Some people like the trucks and the tractors. I'm not a big fan of those. Drones, I'm not a fan of those. They're cool, though. Don't get me wrong. I do like the drones. I just don't like to use them because they don't hold as much. They only like 9 inventory slots. Way less than a train or I think even a truck and a tractor. So I mean, they fly real quick, but yeah, I'm not a fan of those. They're cool. I mean, if I could find a way to use them, I would, but I don't like the fact that their inventory is really, really small. That's, I think, one of the drawbacks for me. But yeah, so you can see we got long line back into the desert area. Eventually, I want to decorate these tracks. I want to make them look nice, but I just need to make sure that these lines are going to stay before I go doing that. Yeah, we got more factories processing things over there. I mean, I got things being processed everywhere. Yeah, so it looks like this train's going to go that way. We're going to jump off here. But yeah, there's another intersection here. I mean, it's just lots of things. And of course, I got some rail lines don't even intersect, which is fine. Yeah, got water processing everywhere. Tons and tons of stuff. But I'll probably end up doing some of the stuff off screen. So I probably won't do Satisfactory for a little while because I'm probably going to do some of the, because it's very tedious and time consuming. So probably what I end up doing is getting a lot of the nuclear plants in place that I need. And then eventually I'll come back. So I know what I'll be doing Tuesday is definitely going to be, I'm pretty sure I have to check my calendar, check the schedule. But yeah, I'm probably going to be Tuesday is going to be Art Shop Simulator. That's probably what I'm going to be doing on Tuesdays, at least for a while. Art Shop Simulator. And for Thursday next week, not going to be Satisfactory. I might be looking at maybe a city builder or a Colony Sim, something like that. See, I might do like that week. I might do like a throwback, like maybe to an older city builder or something like that. And the reason why is a Steam City Builder and Colony Sim Fest that week, the 24th to the 31st. So I may be doing that on Thursday. So kind of like maybe a throwback Thursday to an older game. And we'll just go from there. And then and it's possible that once I get past that, I may do Art Shop Simulator Tuesdays and Thursday for a little while. I have to see how things go. But yeah, no, I definitely want to keep doing Art Shop Simulator because I do like that. It is kind of fun. It really is. Okay, so that's pretty much the world there. And as you can see, it looks like the sun's getting ready to set for the day. And I think I'm going to take the cue for that as well. I think I'm also going to call it here for the day as well. I want to thank everyone for watching. If you got value out of this content, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. For those who have subscribed, thank you. We do appreciate it because it really does help us out because we're on the road to 200 subscribers. And I think before I started streaming today, I think we had like 197 subscribers. So we're definitely on track. Hopefully we can get it by the end of the month. That would be awesome if we can get over 200 by the end of the month. All right, so I'm going to stop yapping and I'm going to get on out of here. This is Silvershade saying, gamers don't die. See you at the respawn point.